Okay, welcome to the Instant Rewards Network Back Office Live Training Webinar. We have several people on the call with us tonight. Mark is with us from Missouri, Parita from Arizona, Robbie. I had to put Robbie on mute real quick. We got Ronna Harvey in here with us. Jordan Schaefer is with us. Let me go ahead and okay, can everybody hear me all right?
Yes.
All right. I'll make sure that I'm testing.
Muted.
Okay. Can everybody hear me? If you can, just type in yes or something in the chat box. Okay. That's what I was trying to accomplish. I've got 3 computers on this same network, and they're all, 2 of them are coming in on the same channel, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't get any echo because one of them is showing up as the organizer and the other one is the presenter with the same name, so I don't need a whole lot to confuse me. I just wanted to, welcome everybody for the Wednesday night call, August 28th. It's about 10 minutes after 7, and we are going to go over some real quick questions that were asked earlier in the groups about, using the statistics in the back office and getting our ratios. So I thought I would cover some of this information in the back office. All right. So let's log in to our control panel real quick and go into Instant Rewards control panel. And this pretty much works the same way over at any of them. I am in. Anybody that's using the, well, I did get a test in there on that little test a while ago. What we're going to do is go up here and look at View Stats. Okay. This basically shows the daily chart. Okay. You can reset all your stats over here, all right? This shows my stats from June, July, and August, and I've shown this real quick a couple of times. What you're looking at, let's say for here, okay, on August. For the month of August, I've had a total of 185 unique views. That means unique visitors, UV. The 560 means that once the cookie has been written to their computer, they may come back 2 or 3 times to the same site and look at it again. That means that they're showing some interest, okay? a lot of that sometimes depends on the way you write your ad, okay, whether they even come visit your site the first time or not. A lot of times they might bail. Sometimes they come back. So far this month, and I haven't done a lot of real heavy advertising. I've only had 20 opt-ins. Other systems, different offers, I've had more opt-ins depending on what the offer is. But how you get your percentages, okay, is, let's say we open up our little calculator here, okay, and we've got 20 opt-ins, all right, into 185 unique visitors. So let's say 20 divided by 185, and you divide the smaller number by the bigger number to get your percentage of opt-ins. So what that shows us here is, if we look up here, I don't know if you can see my screen or not, it's 0.108108 108. It's almost like pi. It's going forever. So basically, if you just round it up, it'd be 10.8 or 11%. Now in this industry, anything over 1 to 3% is considered pretty good, and 10% is not shabby. A 10% opt-in ratio, it's not bad, okay, because we're running 185. We got 20 opt-ins. If you was to, let's say you had 200 unique visitors and 20 opt-ins, you would have, an exact 10%, but I may have, taken some of these out because I do delete some of them, on test. If you want to look at your monthly chart, click on this monthly chart here, view dailies and in monthlies. They don't have them all set in where you can look at them. What you're looking at is your monthly summaries here. Campaign stats, okay. This shows me that today, same thing here, okay. I've had 2 opt-ins out of 11 unique visitors, and some of them have come back and looked at the site more than once, okay. I've got a different link and a campaign running off on a paid network where we had, one visitor come in and look, but no sign up. Here I've had 2 opt-ins, and this gives me an 18%. So basically, if you take your calculator and type in 2 divided by 11, that would give you 18.18%. You take that 0.18 and round it up, would be a 0.2, as we see here. So well, here you're just looking at the raw numbers, okay, percentage-wise. That's your campaign stats, okay. If you have more than one campaign, then it'll show all your campaigns listed in here. I'm running one campaign outside of the unknown. This is just my generic link. That's just coming off of the raw link. This is overall over the past 30 days. 20 opt-ins over the past 30 days, 189 unique, not bad. Total, over the past 2 or 3 months, I think, I've been doing this with this particular system, 11.5%, not bad, okay. Then you can come up here and look at your page stats, all right, and what your page stats are going to tell you the same thing. You got 10 unique visitors on this particular page, 1 opt-in. 1 divided it by 10 is 10%, because 1 will go into 10 times. This right here is just a total views. So let's say 10 unique visitors came to the page, looked at the page, 4 of them came back and looked at it the second time after they were cookied. All right. Well, which page was that? We can take this and open it up, click on that link and open it up and see that it's splash 17 that we're using on the new video and the new layout. And we'll see what this one is. That's splash 13. What does splash 13 look like? There it is. Okay, and this is the old Larry Beecham video. So I've got an ad running with that, with that link in there. So today I had one visitor on the Larry Beecham video, and this one I've got it's spawning. There we go. It's just a static page. Returning visitors can sign up, skip the overview, or they can proceed to register here. So it's real short and to the point. This is just a test page I'm running. So you can look over the past 30 days and see which capture page has produced the best results, and the most opt-ins and the highest percentages. Right here we're looking at this one is splash 17. So over the past 30 days, actually this hasn't been in operation for 30 days. It's only been in operation for, what, a week or two? But it has produced more unique views and actual opt-ins and higher percentages than some of the others. It hasn't really produced as much as this one. It's got a little higher percentage, but it's got a lot lower number of unique views and actual opt-ins. So overall, Splash 17, the new one for the work-at-home moms, has probably been producing the best. Okay, so that's just one of the functions that you can learn how to interpret there in your back office. If you wanted to, look at your stats, if you want to come in here and look at your leads, of course, you know how to open up your leads. Yeah, you can really look at your stats on that, Robbie. You can, look at all your active leads. I don't have any converted leads. I don't even know if they got that turned on or plugged in. I don't know if it really makes a difference, because once they sign up, they get access to the back office. I don't see them switching databases. Yes, Michelle points out that, looking at your stats can kind of help you adjust, which page to run. Now, let's say you want to run split test, but you don't want to run one static page and make it a default. All right, let's go back to our lead capture pages. Right here, I've made this my primary. So if you click on Make Primary down here on this little black bar, you'll see the letters pop up yellow and highlight. Then you can click it. All right, and then it'll bring you back to your control panel. You'll see that this is your primary. All right, now you click on this little red link down here, or visit capture pages. You want to change capture page or visit capture page. You visit capture page, it's just going to pop it up and do a preview for you. Okay, but you want to change it. It has the same function as clicking this. Has the same function as clicking this over here, or using the drop down when you're on another portion of the site. So let's say we're over here on leads and we want to go back to capture pages. You can go here, click on capture pages. All right, now let's say we don't want to we'll preview this. Click it, click the thumbnail, bring it up. It'll start playing the video. It'll spawn and load. Let's put that video on hold. Okay. You can use this by doing one or two things. Highlighting the address up here in your address bar, copying that, and then wherever you're running it, on an ad, plug it in. All right. So let's close this. Or if you want to use this one, if you're highlighting it, just click on it and say, okay, I want to use this because it's got my contact info on it. It's using the new video as you have over here on the new Work at Home Mom. All right. So if you want to use that, you can. You can do that, copy, and plug it in. Well, if you don't want to, if you know which ones you're using, you can just right-click on the thumbnail and say copy link location, all right, and it's going to show you down there on the lower left-hand side, splash 5. You come over here and you open up, punch it in. And if you're running an ad on one of these classified ad networks and you want to do a split test, you can plug it in. One caveat: you don't want to use anything with this domain in it, Instant Rewards or any one of these up here. InstantRewardsNetwork.com, InstantMoneyNetwork.com, USHomeWorkforce.com. A lot of these little freebie sites over on Craigslist, they've got them already spidered in to flag you automatically. So you would have to mask that, use a cloaker, or use some other system of cloaking the Instant Rewards Network URL, okay, for split testing. Some sites will allow you to use that. So let's say we open up an ad over here at Classified Ads. ClassifiedAds.com is not too picky. We can go in and click on Login, post an ad. We can go into Jobs. Let's look at business opportunities, and type in stay-at-home moms and dads make $200 a week or more, and you can use HTML code. They got a little code editor here. Let's see, want to find a truly legitimate way to earn money at home. Let's say earn money on your home computer while babies are crawling around your feet. Check out Instant Rewards and find out how to realistically make let's say 100 let's say a day. That's realistic. That's not being unrealistic. You can make $100, $200 a day or more. Click here to apply or click here to watch our video. Click here to watch our free video. Now, what I'm going to do is come back over here, and I want to run split test on this, copy this link location. Okay, come back over to this, highlight this, plug in the URL, and it's going to Splash 17. Now it's highlighted, and let's bold it, and let's bring this up, and now select everything and center it. Come back up here, and that's too big, too garish. Let's do this. All right. Want to find a truly legitimate way to earn money. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this information out because I don't need them to call me. We're going to set this in for 9 months. Put in 5LWV7. Okay. And you can get a little fancy if you know some code. You can put some code in there if you want to. Let's grab this real quick, go over here to my graphics, instant rewards, and find our graphics in here. And say beginner's welcome. Uploading, and click on that when it's finished and say finished. Okay. And now this shows, a preview. So now this is kind of a big standout ad. They click here, and it goes off page and goes to your site. So let's go back, okay. Or they can respond to this ad, and if you want to, you can set up a canned response as long as you got it going over to your Gmail. If you have your email account assigned over here with classifieds to your Gmail account, then you can use Gmail as your canned response autoresponder. But here I just kind of send them straight over, let them go over there and take a look at the site, and be done with it. Now let's go in there and say my stuff, and let's go in here and post another ad. All right, we're going to say jobs. We'll say creative jobs. Let's see, other jobs, financial, real estate. Let's say marketing jobs. And we're posting this in Lubbock. Okay. So let's go over here and choose the same title, but we're going to tweak it a little bit. We're going to put a space in between the hyphen and 100 and 200 because the system will look at this as the same title. So can you post anywhere on that site or just in you can post anywhere. I post all over the United States in different categories, but you got to be careful. Classified ads is not as terse as Craigslist and some of the others, but I post these ads in Las Vegas, San Diego, Houston, Texas. I'm just defaulted to Lubbock right now, okay? So you can leave the compensation blank, all right? Uh, what I need to do is go back in and open up, and I'm already logged in, so let's go in here. Now what I want to do is come back over here. I'm opening up 2 instantiations, all right? I want to go over here and grab this first one and say edit, all right? I want to go over here, grab the HTML, select all, copy, close the HTML editor, okay? Close that, come back over here, open up this one, paste. Now I've got the same thing, all right? The only thing that's a little different is I've changed categories. I'm in the same town. I can probably use, last time I remember, I can use the same title. So let's keep the title the same, but I did change categories, all right? I could track this with a campaign, but what I'm going to do here, we'll open up my HTML, all right, and I'm using Splash 17 here. Well, let's go back over to Instant Rewards and see this one is Splash 15. So why don't I come in here and change this Splash 15 instead of 17 and close the HTML editor and we'll say CIM8X, and let's put an image over there. I'm not writing down a whole lot of notes while I'm doing this, so let's put this here. Changing pics. And let's say finished. All right. Get paid daily. Call 806-319-5855. Instant Rewards Network.com DMS group. Okay. We'll come up here and X and close that down. Now, if somebody comes in here and clicks on this, instead of going to the Work at Home Mom, I've changed splash pages so I can run a split test on that. So it goes off page and it works fine. Now we'll go back to your stuff, and when I log in, I can see where I've only got one view. All right. No, Michelle asked if I normally put my phone number in the ads. That's my voicemail number. So if I'm real busy, I might not catch the voicemail. Not normally, okay. But I do know this: the more calls that you can take or call back, the higher your close ratio and your conversions are going to be. Okay. Now, let's say we want to open this in a new tab, all right? And this is the actual ad that people would see. One of the things that I wanted to discuss with you tonight is using the AddThis toolbar. Now, Parita has seen this before, and Gary and Mark and some of the others. It's a nifty little social bookmarking tool, but it's got a combination of things. If I wanted to paste this onto my Facebook, okay, if I'm logged into Facebook, what it's going to do is create a share on my Facebook account. If I'm not logged into Facebook, then it'll offer me the opportunity to log in, okay, and then it would paste you know, the title down here in the synopsis with the link. I can put it on my timeline. I can put it over on a friend's timeline. I can put it in a group. I can put it on a page I manage, like a fan page, where I can send it as a private message. right? So let's say I put this on my timeline. I want to grab this, and I just want to copy the text, and I want to go back down here to the share function, and I want to put this up here. And basically what I'm doing is I'm putting the same synopsis on the ad right here, okay, into my synopsis on Facebook and share that link. All right, so let's leave that there, come back over here. My default page is Facebook, so every morning when I bring my thing up. Now, because I've got my Facebook security locked down pretty tight, I have to manually come in here and change the share from only me to public. Or I can change it to friends or friends of friends. You know, a lot of times I'll just make it public because it does get out into the network. Fan pages will work a lot better. And one of the things that I wanted to cover real quick, somebody had asked about creating fan pages. It's pretty simple, you know. Easy to set up a group. You can set up your own group. You can set up fan pages. Here's my pages link right here. I belong to some. Some of them are mine. Most of these I've created. Yeah, no, all of them I have. Okay, I've created all of these pages. So if you want to create a page, you can go to facebook.com/bookmarks.pages, or I think if I'm not mistaken, you can go to facebook.com/pages, and it'll bring you to this site right here. Then you can come up here and create a page. If you want to see what's on your bookmark page, you click your pages, okay? But if you want to create a page, then you click on that create a page, then you select what type of page you want to make. And the rest of it's pretty much self-explanatory, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. You can do company, organization, institution, brand, or a product, artist, band, public figure, entertainment, cause, or community, or local business. You could create 2 pages of different types, you know, like a local business or a place or a company organization or a public figure, perhaps with the same name, okay? Try it and get them, see if you can get away with it. I don't know if you can get away with it or not, okay? But let's get back over here to our ad. I've shared this, okay, with the little AddThis tool. Well, where can you get this AddThis tool? I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and close this. We go to AddThis.com. Hey, I'm ADD. I am attention deficit disorder. We have a lot of fun on these webinars. And you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, and you find your browser in the extensions column. If you're using Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or the bookmark that you can use online. But let's say I'm using Firefox. Click on Firefox. Okay, it's contacting addons.mozilla.org. Okay, and right here is where you would download it, the new Add to Firefox. If you're using Google Chrome, then you would go to the Chrome link. Get back over here, you would use the Chrome link on your Chrome browser, okay? If you click on Chrome and you're using Firefox, it's going to tell you, boom, you're going to have to install Google Chrome first before you can install this, because it'll go and read, and it'll see that you're not using Chrome to browse this. So you would have to X, close, and go back to AddThis, because we've already got Chrome installed on this computer. We're just not using it right now. So let's go back to AddThis.com, and we're going to click on Firefox. And if you have your browsers open, then all you have to do is click on that. It's a real short applet. It'll install, and it'll tell you to click here to close the browser and restart your browser, and it'll open your browser back up with all the tabs where you were at, and it shouldn't log you out. I've never had it log me out. Okay, I'm not going to reinstall it. Now, once you have it installed, here's the neat thing you can do with it. All right, let's say you've got open this up in a new tab. All right, stay-at-home moms and dads. Okay, this is the one that's going over to Splash 17, the work-at-home moms. This one over here is going to the Splash 15, one of the previous lead capture pages. So I want to share this. If I want to come in here and find my favorite social networks to share on, and I want to add or subtract or move, I go all the way down here to Options, click on Options, and it's going to bring up this pop-up. Right? Now this is where I can take some of these and remove it and put it back over here on the left side in the list. If I want to remove Bitly, I put that back. I want to take email, put that back. I don't want to print, put that back. Leave MySpace, favorites, put that back. Okay. Let's say I don't want Blogger in there. Ymail, take that out. You can highlight by holding down the Control key, and you can highlight multiple services and then add them, and that'll put them on the bottom. If you want to move one up, you can only move one link at a time. You can use the up and down arrow, and you see it moving up, and I can put it up here towards the top if I want it. Okay, so let's move that back. If you wanted to put all of them, let's say you got registered on all of these, that would be kind of time consuming. Well, then you want to highlight all of these, you would hold down the Shift key, and now you've got all of them highlighted. So you highlight one, scroll down to the end of the list, hold your Shift key down, and then click on the last item that you want to highlight. So let's say I wanted to highlight everything in between here and Vivo. All right. So I'd hold my Shift key down, come back up here and click that, and that highlights multiple items all at once. So you don't have to sit here and hold the Control key down and then, go and highlight them one at a time. All right. You can do that with the Control key, or you can just hold your Shift key down and highlight them all at once. All right. Now, I'm going to take these and I'm going to remove them. I can't move them up because my move buttons are not highlighted on multiple selections, but I can remove them on multiple selections and move them back over into the left column, put them back into the available columns, okay, because I don't use them. The ones I use most, and I probably need to put Facebook back in there because somehow it got deleted. It's usually one of the defaults that gets pasted in there. All right, let's see if I can't find Facebook. Where did I put Facebook? F-A-C Did I delete Facebook? Let's reset. Okay. All right. Now I got it reset. Now I want to go back down here and grab, because I like to use Google. Okay, and these are alphabetical. So I'm going to grab Google Plus, Google Buzz, Google Reader, Google Translate, and put them over. All right. Then I'm going to take, what else do we have over here for Google? Do we have any other Google links? Good news. Okay. There's Google. That's the Google toolbar. All right. We'll put Google Plus and Google together. I don't use Google Buzz, so I'll put that back. I don't use Google Reader and the Google Translate for bookmarking, so I'll put that back. All right, so I got my two Google links up here. I don't need email. The ones I use is Facebook, Twitter, remove print, put that back. I don't use MySpace, favorites. I do use Dig, Delicious, Stumble Upon. I don't use Messenger, Ymail. Reddit, Blogger. Sometimes I use Blogger. Sometimes I use WordPress, Gmail. I might email something in Friendster. So let's go down here and grab WordPress. Better be careful using WordPress. Okay. Let's paste that in, and let's put that up here with some of the others on top. Now, one of my others that let's see, Digo, Dropjack. Okay, I'm going to put Dropjack back in there. Okay, and now I'm going to say OK. So now what I'm going to do is, now that I've got my favorites set up in here, I've just got a short list. Let's say I want to put this on Google. I want to plug this into Google. All right, it's just a Google Bookmarks. Okay, I sign in with my Google account, paste it in. I can put the location, highlight that, control copy, and I just want to plug it in, give it a synopsis, and add the bookmark. All right, that was the first one. Stay-at-home moms and dads. Come over here, grab this one, do the same thing, Google Bookmarks. Since I'm already logged into Google, it's going to spawn me in. I don't need to redo the title. Might change the title up here a little bit, because it is, specific to characters. Copy that and paste. And this serves kind of a double purpose. It's got all my bookmarks in here if I ever need to go back and find them, but it does help in some of the search and index, like these right here, classified ad sites over at webs.com. If I clicked on that, it's going to take us over to the classified ads directory that I put up for everybody. Okay, so let's go back, log out of Google. Okay, Robbie, I'll catch the rest of it on the replay. And we are coming up on the top of the hour, so I want to take these and log out and show you how that we can put this over on Twitter. We can ping this over to the Twitter account. And change some of this up and leave that there. Take out some of the trash. Sign in and tweet. Okay. See what it looks like over on Twitter. There it is. You can hashtag Twitter. And there's the ad. They can see the ad. They can come over here and click the link over in the ad and they'll sign up. All right. Now, we did this one, or was it this one? No, it's the other one. Okay. Now, let's see, I should have, yeah, I'm logged out. Okay, so let's go back. Now, let's say Twitter again, and we're going to change this up because it's got a little bit different link. And say hashtag work at home moms and dads. All right, hashtag work at home moms and dads. And we change the title up a little bit, tweet it. This can get complicated if you get too complicated with it. This is a work at home search term for Twitter. You know, so if somebody types in, you know, hashtag work at home, they can click on that, and they can do a recent search and see how many people are using work at home and it's not case sensitive, so it works if it's all lowercase or mixed case. All right. So it's just a good way to find, you know, some people using the hashtag, and you might look at what they're doing. 10 new work at home jobs posted over on this person's site, and you might, you know, hook up with them. You want to learn how to use Twitter. I'm not real familiar with the way Twitter works, so I do not consider myself an authority on Twitter. I use it at my peril, so to speak. Okay. Now I'm going to log out. I do know this, that you can get slapped on Twitter for hashtag spam and using too much hashtags. You can also get slapped in Facebook for using too many hashtags in your status or on group posts or on fan page posts. It took me a couple of days to get logged back into this account, and I really had to jump through a lot of hoops to get back in. You don't want to use hashtag free or some of the hashtag terms. So I just, you know, I quit using hashtags on Facebook, especially, you know, posting in the groups. Now, that covers the AddThis tool, and we've covered, let's see, the system stats and ratios, and we've covered on touched upon the Facebook groups and fan pages. Let's see, Saturday, okay, what we're going to do is we're probably going to jump in here and start showing you some of the functions in the back office over on instant rewards, and showing you how to use the editor back here in the autoresponder section, edit auto responses, and sending a broadcast. Okay, you can send a broadcast out to all your leads. I think once a day, once every 24 hours. If you want to turn the editor off, just come over here and click that link. Turns the editor off. You want to turn it on. You just want to send a basic text message to everybody. You can turn the editor off. If you want to make it live with clickable links, then you know you can grab, let's say, My Site Buddy. say I gave, you know, wanted to put this in here and say, this is a nifty tool for web designers and programmers. And then we come up here and say My Site Buddy, and we'll come down here and grab our sign up link, bold it, come over here and give it a little red text, yellow background, link it with the embed tool, paste that in there, open it up in a new window with the blank tag. You can even make it a pop-up JavaScript if you go and put that link in here. Okay, give it a window name, My Site Buddy. All right, My Site Buddy. Then if they're reading this online, and you can give it like 800 pixel by a 600 pixel, position X, Y, we go 0, 0 to put it up in the top left corner and show all of the options for expanding everything, except do not make it dependent on Firefox. Some people are using other browsers. You can paste that in there, and then when this goes live and they click on that link, it wouldn't just open up another tab, but it would actually open up a pop-up over their browser, okay, from the email, only if they're reading it online, because it's going to have that embedded tag in it. I really don't like to run it like that because it's annoying, and a lot of people don't like it, so I do a Control A, select all, delete. You really don't have to delete that, you just have to uncheck it, okay, it basically turns it off. And we'll go back to general, leave that as is, and update. So when we come back and look at it again, we see everything's turned off because we just turned it off up here. You don't really have to erase everything. Just uncheck the JavaScript pop-up. You don't want it to pop up. I've got some in other sites they pop up. Sometimes pop-ups work in their proper place, but 99.99% of the time, pop-ups are annoying. You know, it's kind of like, you know, broccoli stuck in your teeth. Okay, so you might do something like My Site Buddy is a service provider for programmers and web designers. It's free to sign up, and you also get a free affiliate with it. Okay, and let's go down here and let's say use the easy interface to build websites and upload them to your FTP servers in one location. Or design for your brick and mortar customers. Free to sign up, includes an affiliate program. Got that there. Because I've already repeated that. Build your sites online, then upload them to your customer service or yours. Okay, take that out. If you're into building websites for brick and mortar, blah, 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 you know, if you'd like a list of sample sites and how you can make money by building them for your clients or yourself. I will be doing a webinar on this soon, and you can see how to use it. If you have any questions, just reply to this email or call me. And highlight that, copy it, make it live, bold it, punch that in. Okay, and we want to send it to our active leads, and then boom. Okay, now you can do that once a week. That's just on the broadcast. Okay, now let's say you want to go and check. Let me check real quick. I do have some test leads in this system. So let's go back over here. There's Ernest test. So I should get, and Questar Capital Ventures is one of my tests. Okay, I think I've got a couple. So Parita, you will get a copy of this. All right. So let's go back over to email. Shut down my calculator. Let's go ahead and shut all these down. Close. I don't want to save these changes. That was just a temporary container. Okay. The link to this webinar will be in the files. Okay. Now, one of the reasons I showed this last week, how you could use My Site Buddy, is you could create like a temporary pre-sales page, you know, for your instant rewards. I mean, there's really no need, like I said, there's no need to go and reinvent the wheel. The lead capture pages over here at Instant Rewards, you really don't need to reinvent the wheel and create a new capture page. But, you know, I've got some sample pages and ticklers and things like that. I always like to test and play around with things, but that's, you know, it's just something that if you want to use, you can go over to that link. If you want the link, I'll send it to you. You create a site. I was showing this to Mark earlier before we started the call, and you can do some, you know, sample sites, and I've got some sample sites up there that, you know, people can see. They're nice layout. These are all content management systems. This guy got one here for customer service jobs in Texas. The whole deal about this My Site Buddy is that you can build a site, and once you get through, okay, and you get ready to upload it, and you've got it finished up and saved, and you want to publish it, here's the deal. You would pay $49 for that site, but before you pay $49, you're going to collect half down from your customers, so you've already got your money in hand. This is the neat thing about this. If you are working with the customer to build a site for them in any kind of development platform, whether it's this or anything else, you're going to quote them a price. It might be $250, $300, $500 to create a one-page site. You know, if you want to work cheap on a 4 or 5-page site, you know, and you know, charge them $500 to $1,000. The going rate is usually about $250 to $500 per page. Okay, so if we go back over here to our dashboard and we look at some of these sample sites that I put up, like over here at the Real Estate Pro, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go over here to customer service jobs in Texas, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I can put up, you know, a contact us form where I can have their message sent to me by email. Okay. I can put in a lead capture form. All right. Where, you know, I've got to clean up some code in this, but I can put in a lead capture form to have it, you know, go over and drop a lead into one of my autoresponders. You can go back and quote the person through PayPal invoice system, send them an invoice for 50% of the quoted price. You know, if they don't pay the balance when you send them a new invoice for the balance, you go back in. If you have access to their server and FTP login, you can unplug it. Now, when you get ready to, let's say you get ready to do that, when you get ready to, let's say, the Real Estate Pro, let's say I'm doing this for a real estate company, and I've got the site, you know, saved, and I want to publish it, and I've got it paid for. As soon as I make the payment, okay, and I've already got my money up front from the customer, you can download it in 2 ways. You can download it as a zip file and send it to their webmaster, or you can upload it FTP to their site and tweak it and make sure everything's working fine. I have a rule of thumb. I can do 2 things with my customers who are on retainer with me. I can do it for them, or I can do it with them. If they want me to do it with them, they might have a webmaster, and I'll just send the webmaster the zip files, okay? Because, like I said, I've already got half my money. I got, you know, most of my money paid down. So, and because I use the PayPal invoice system, the money's already in PayPal. So if I come in here and I click on here, I'm waiting for the secure payment interface on the buy now. I click on that. I go over to PayPal and I pay for it because I've already got money in my PayPal because I've already invoiced the customer for 50% down. So, you know, it's like I'm not really out any money. I'm just into profit now. Okay, so this is something that you can use. All right, so let's go back and go back to My Site Buddy and properly log out. This dashboard, they got a nice little promotion manager. You can submit it to search engines. You really don't need to, but you can. You can go back to promotion manager and tell a friend this doesn't work yet, so I got to tell the developer that he's got to clean up some code. There's a few bugs in it, but you know, it's free. Okay, you can still do a lot. And your meta tag generator, if you want to come in here and generate some tags, you know, for your site, you can plug in keywords, and it'll generate the meta tags for you. Come over here, you can analyze a tag. You can go over and analyze your competitor's site. Okay, put in a link to your competitor's website and analyze their tags and kind of steal some ideas from them. You're not going to steal information from them. profile manager, if you signed up, you come in here and edit your profile, payment details, click on payment details, and show you if you have any payments coming. If somebody's built a site, they pay $15. If somebody below you, pays for a site, let's say Mike or Dominic builds a site and they pay for it, $49. They've already made their money. If they're developing it for a customer, then my site buddy pays you $15 on it, which is basically 30%. Okay, so you make 30%. But that's not the whole purpose of using this. This is only for developers. This is not like you're going to cross-recruit or cross-promote anything. This is something if you want to use on the side during the day. I post all day. Some of the people ask me, how many ads do I post in a day? I'll give you a real quick rundown. I come over here, all right? I start right here, first thing in the morning, 0400. 4 o'clock in the morning, I start right here at the top, ad post. I can go down and I work my top 25, okay? Then I go and get me a cup of coffee or refill. This takes me about, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. I post a real simple 1, 2, 3 line ad with a link. This is why I find short, punchy ads that leave a lot to wonder. Don't give them too much information. It's just like I did over here on Facebook, okay? You go over here and look at the ad that I put up on my wall today. Here. Want to find a truly legitimate way to earn money on your home computer while babies are crawling around your feet? Check out Instant Rewards and find out how to realistically make $100 to $200 a day or more. Click here and watch our free video. All right, so they click here. All right. Now, Mayanne paid daily. She likes this. She's already seen it. Other people will see it because I've got 4,921 connections on Facebook. Here's another one I did for my site buddy. Okay, I got 2 people that came over here. Angie, she likes everything I put up because she's my sweetheart. I love her. She loves me. Cliff Tyler, he's an old friend of mine over in Blanco. If you have a lot of people that sees this, it should show that, some of the people saw it. It's like here. Here's Angie, Michelle, Aaron, and 2 others. They saw this ad, and so people are bound to see your ad if you place it. So once I get through with the top 25 in the first 25, 30 minutes, grab me another cup of coffee, come back, and then I start down this list. Posting here is a little bit different than posting on Facebook groups. One of the things you do not want to do, as I've mentioned before, is you do not want to go down here to your Facebook groups directory and open up multiple tabs across the top and start banging and pasting and posting, because they'll lock you down fast. I mean, I know it sounds worn out, but it's faster than a coyote eating a bag of stale tater chips. Okay. It took me a couple of days to get back into my Facebook account. So this way I can say open link, a new tab, bam, come back, open link, a new tab, bam, come back, open link, a new tab, bam, come back, open link, a new tab, close that. There's a couple of pop-ups on some of these, and I hate them. I may end up taking them out of the list because this A1 home-based business free classifieds is bad about using double pop-ups. Okay, and that. Now, AdLand Pro, it's already up here in the top, so I'll skip that. And I'll open up oh, 4 or 5, maybe 10, I might open up a whole section, okay, in the alphabetical. All right, grab these, and I'll just show you real quick. All right, once you get registered and cookied on your login, and you know pretty much where to go to place an ad. All right, now I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to say submit free or prime classified ad. All right, and it's going to tell me, scroll down to the bottom, place a free ad. I don't want to place a prime ad. I can come in here, put in my email, say employment, go over here and grab one of my ads. Let's see, did I have Facebook? Yeah, let me grab this. Okay, let me just go over here. Close this, come back over here, and copy this. All right, and we'll come back over to this right here. I can only use up to 150 words. And I say want to realistically, let's say realistically earn $100 to $200 a day from your home computer while the babies are crawling around your feet. Check out instant rewards at and now Control-A, Control-C copy, because we're going to use the same template for this, right? Post free ad. Only one free ad per 10 days. Okay, I didn't know that. So I have to wait 10 days because I placed an ad there yesterday. All right, let's close that. Let's go back here. Post a free ad. Here, let's say BizOps. Let's say ad title, work at home moms and dads, looky here. All right, no more than 400 letters. Let's see if I can get away with this. Okay, and put the link right in here. Go back here, copy this back so I don't lose it. We're going to go free. We're not going to place any icons in there, no pictures, and we're going to click this little red star. Okay. Enter a valid icon. All right. Go back, and all right. Let's leave it where it was. It was on 1. Okay. And it says, you know, thank you for posting. I thought I'd check free. Oh well. I don't want to pay for that. I wanted to put free. Okay, so anyway, let's go to the next. And like I said, once you get used to posting, click on the site, you know, where you want to post your ad. This one is a little, you know, not so user-friendly. Scroll down to the bottom, click on Post Ad in this section, okay? So then you would post your name, all right? My name is Ernest ODell. You can put your address in there, city, state, zip, country. It won't be published. Phone number, headline, work at home, moms and dads, looky here. And ad copy is 250 characters. Let's hope we make that, okay? We'll put in our email address and plug in the website. Come back over here and select all copy, and you have to put in like a 10-character let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll say K. And we'll say the ad is supposed to go for, let's say, 30 days. Submit, and it will tell you submissions aborted, so, you know, it's wanting all my information. So you got to put your information in there, all right? But each one of these, after you get registered and logged in, it usually doesn't take you much more than a minute to just kind of go bam, 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 post, paste, post, post, paste, post, copy, paste, post. All right, same thing with here. But they do get indexed. One of the nice things about even some of these sites is they're functional, even though they look like crap. Okay, some of these sites, you know, they're not the prettiest, but they work. They've been around for years. This is a really great site. Free ads, post free classifieds, publish a new ad. Some of these sites you don't even have to register. You just post the ad and go. Okay. You just choose your category. On some of these sites, I think this is one of them, jobs. Okay. Let's say jobs, retail, wholesale, sales, there, sales, biz dev. Come up here and post that there, put that right there. We're going to grab this, copy, we're going to highlight that. I'm going to put that in there, and you can give it a title, instant rewards. Some of them have a little different function. Current window, open it up in a new window, submit query, okay? Now it's live, all right? Type of work, it's an offer. Location, we'll say Texas. Place, let's go back up here and grab all this. I don't want to lose that, okay? Place, we'll call it Lubbock. Your name, Ernest. Email is not published, but you do have to put it in there. And phone number, 806-319-5855. You want to put a picture in there. How much is 9 plus 2? That's 11. That's just to make sure you're not a robot and post it. And then check your email to confirm the post. So we go back over here and we'll check our email. It'll send us an email to my default, unless it goes and hits my spam bucket. All right. So let's see. Remember that. Okay, we've got we've got one new lead over here. Let's go back to inbox. And see classified ads. There's my classified ads that got posted. Here's another autoresponder message. Let me check my instant rewards folder, because that's where, okay, let's see, leads, there's a new lead there, new lead there, new lead there, new lead there. Okay. I'm looking for that broadcast that I sent out. I don't see it. Here. There it is. Okay, so Parita, and those are the only two that I got. So if I click on that, it'll take me over to the my site buddy sign up. Okay, and so that's how you do the broadcast email once a day, once every 24 hours over at the Instant Rewards Network. Okay, so we know the link works. You just got to put it in there right. And I've got this going out to test at QuestRPC, and this one goes out to ET at QuestRPC. Anything going over to the wildcard address over at questrpc.com just basically reroutes over to my Gmail address right here. I've just got it forwarded over to my Gmail, so I don't have to set up an actual mail profile over at one-in-one, my host. I can, but it's a little complicated and time consuming. Okay, that takes care of that. That takes care of that. And this is my schedule. First 30 minutes, I go through this. Then I spend, maybe 5 or 10 minutes going through these, the ones that I can. Then I take the next section, and after I look at my timer, after about an hour, I go through here, and I post all the way down here to the bottom. Then I go up to page 2, and I post on more classified ad sites over here on page 2, these 2 columns. These high traffic networks, those are paid networks, and these are big professional networks. They're expensive. So when you start making some money, you want to look at something like that. You can go in for $100, $200, $300 on a small deposit and run a $10 or $25 a day cap. Laser targeted. We will be doing some webinars on those, but they're very highly targeted, so it's not your common type advertising. But everybody's got to start somewhere. They got to crawl before they walk. You got to walk before you run. And this is why I tell people, I say, get started right here on the first 2 pages. Use as many of these as you can. Use Craigslist. Learn how to use Craigslist, but don't get hung up on it because it's not the only game in town. All right. So that's pretty much my schedule. From there, I go over to my my directories of groups, and I'll spend about a half an hour, posting to maybe 30 groups. I just kind of try to keep track of it, kind of keep a tick mark, of groups. I just, check off on a little piece of paper or an index card or something. I just use the little check marks. So I might do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some way you can keep track, so you got 4 columns of 5 there, you've done 20. After you get through, you just jump back over and, keep track of something more. Use a piece of paper and, and a pen, all right? Go down here to the bottom, click on one of your groups and post your ad. Now, support groups, you don't want to post ads in, okay? This is a support group, all right? This is a support group for Telepreneur. Now, they got people in there, and I got one ad post pending approval. Well, maybe I don't. They said I did. I think it was just a thank you, hi, thanks for adding me or something like that. So you want to be careful. It's kind of like instant rewards. You don't want to go in there posting your link over an instant rewards support group. It's a support group. It's not a place to advertise. So go find some other groups. There's other videos up there in the top of the instant rewards support group. Go over here to instant rewards, the official Facebook group of instant rewards. Go up here into the top of the files section, click on files. Right here at the top, getting started with instant rewards network, click on that, and you'll find all this information. And tomorrow or tonight, when I get this video webinar rendered and uploaded, I'll come down here to the end of the list. It'll be right about in here, okay, right above the tutorial. I guess I could move the tutorial up, but it'll be right above the information for the webinars. I do put them in order, and that way you'll have a link to all the replays. Right now there's probably about 12 to 18 hours worth of viewing. Some of these webinars go over an hour, some of them go over 2 hours. I try to keep it down to an hour, but it's not always that easy to do that because we got so much content. We'll have a lot of questions. So with that, I'm going to save the rest of it for Saturday. We've got Saturday how to do your autoresponder edits. We're going to show you how to plug in back-end offers that are congruent to the autoresponder ad, how to get people to come back to your website, how to bump your exponential exposure. One of the ways that I just showed you tonight, how to bump your exponential exposure, is get you into networks. Use these, add this tool, install it, bump your ad out on Facebook, Twitter. Be careful posting to Blogger and WordPress. If you're hosting your own WordPress or Blogger templates, fine, but if you post affiliate links on Blogger or the free Blogger, free WordPress site, they'll slap you and shut you down. I've had a lot of blogs shut down because, I don't know, they just don't like affiliate links, okay? So you got to kind of play by their rules. Don't, if you post that over here, then you got to know the URL of your WordPress blog. If you've got, your own blog site, then just make your own blog post on something. Create, like they do over at Empower Network. Okay? But we'll show you how to get some exponential exposure. One of the ways that you can get exponential exposure, and I've showed this before in a similar webinar, is with the pinging services. You can ping some of your ads. You don't want to ping Craigslist. Craigslist does not like pingers. They will flag you quick. But you can ping some of your other ads and bump your traffic. Okay, so it's like that classified ads .com ad. I could ping that. I could come in here and grab this, open up this ad, grab this, copy, and let's say put it on total ping. Blog name is Stay at Home Moms and Dads Make. Okay, let's just grab this and copy, come back over here and put that in there. All right, now let's grab the URL and post that in there. We don't have a feed, and we're just going to ping it and let it run. Some of them won't ping, some will. Okay, this is successfully pinged. And if people, visit the blogs that are in these networks, come back, this should bump some of the traffic up. All right, so let me log in real quick and hit that. All right, now you see right here, we've already gotten, I only visited it, a couple of times, and now these two ads, you can see the views that they got, 28 and 27, and this is just in the past half hour or so, so from the time I posted it up on Facebook, it's gotten a lot of views, a lot of click-throughs. People have come over here and looked at this ad, so I know the ad is getting traffic. All right, so I can't come in here and BS you. All right, is it a lot? No, not right now, but if you look at some of these other ads that I've had up in the past, I've taken a lot of them down. I got 26. If I go over here to the next 10, I've got some ads that had 147 views, 132, 308, 258. Some of as little as 9 or 80. So yeah, you can get a lot of views. Okay. Let's go ahead and log out of here. So they're getting views when you post your ad up here, or if you post this ad up on a group. Okay. Eventually, what's going to happen is you take this ad that I just posted right here. Okay. Stay-at-home moms and dads. You can post blogs, RSS feeds. You can post websites. Will all of them ping? No. Some of them will. Some of them won't. But they will get crawled, they will get indexed, and they will get aggregated. So this is a little extra work. This is my schedule. I spend a little bit of time taking some of my choice ads and I ping them. Okay. Eventually, people all over the world are going to see that ad, all right, and they're going to come over here and look at this ad, and they'll say, yeah, well, let me check this out. And they're going to come over here and sign up. Okay. I might, come over here and put something in here and revise the ad and say, U.S., Canada, UK only. Okay, because, the international market outside of those areas just can't participate in this. So next week, we'll see you this coming Saturday. how to continue with your exponential exposure and bump up some of your views and your traffic, because that's what it's all about. Getting a lot of sites out there, okay? Getting a lot of ads up, and then after you place your ads, go over and use some of the pinging services. I spend 4 hours every morning just placing ads. Then I'll spend a half hour in the morning posting on Facebook groups, half hour in the afternoon posting another 30 listings on Facebook groups one at a time, and then in the evening I'll post 30 more, and then after a webinar or something like tonight I'm going to be doing about 30 more, so I'll post anywhere from 90 to 100 or 120 groups, and I'll basically just take the same ad, just cut and paste, just one group at a time. That way I don't get flagged by the Facebook system. After I do that, I might come back here and do some more pinging. And then, of course, the rest of the day is spent, you know, going through my high traffic sites, monitoring my paid campaigns, and doing training webinars with my clients and students, and selling and designing websites. I'm a workaholic, work, you know, 18, 20 hours a day. I probably won't go to bed till about midnight tonight, Central Time. You know, some people are drug addicts and alcoholics. I'm a workaholic, you know. It's ruined a lot of relationships for me, but that's what I do. I enjoy. So if there's no questions, I'm going to unmute everybody and whoops, I need to mute.
Muted.
That other one there. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I had to mute the organizer and not the presenter because I got the other computer over here feeding back on me. Any questions?
I've got one for you, Ernest. This is Ronna. One of the things that I've noticed in my dashboard on instant rewards is if I right-click on any one of those other capture pages and you can see the URL up in your toolbar there, what I am seeing is the ending of the URL is not my number. And how I've been getting around that is I would actually go in and change it to my masking URL.
Are you talking about right here?
Yeah. Now, if you were to just right-click on one of those and you take a look up in your browser,
well, if you right-click on it, you're going to get a pop-up window.
Well, I've been like I go and right-click on it until to open in another tab. All right, those numbers at the tail end of that URL are not my numbers, and so I end up forcing that by changing it to my numbers or to my username. And I've been watching in the feed, I've seen other people complain about the same thing, the sign-ups that are not going to them. And I'm wondering if that isn't the issue, and how do I get that number on all my capture pages to be mine?
That's a technical glitch. Now, you see mine here is 7655.
Right.
Okay, that's my ID value.
Right.
You should be able to find your ID value back here in the HTML form code.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you was to click on that and you come back here to this HTML form code, say you wanted to build a form somewhere, then that line right there where it has ID, okay,
okay,
that should be your number.
right.
Now,
Okay.
why it's not showing on lead capture, because mine is, if you don't have to right click on it and then say open link a new tab. You can basically just click on the thumbnail, all right? Just left click on it and it'll still pop up in a new pop-up, unless you don't have your pop-ups turned on, okay? That might be presenting a problem, number one. Number two, you may need to go in and clear your cache.
Yeah, yeah.
All right? So let's take a look at that. If you go up to your tools options, I think it's
I bet you're right. I bet you it's my cache that needs to be cleared.
content. You want to make sure your pop-up block pop-up windows is turned off, for one.
Turned off, okay.
You got to make sure this is turned off right here. Let's see. Privacy. Do not tell sites anything about my tracking preferences. And this right here is, remember, history. Okay. I think if we look over here, right here, it's kind of hard to find. It's really on this line. It says you may want to clear your recent history, and it lights up with a little link here. You see
Right.
it linking up?
Right.
Put your mouse over it. It's back here in the options privacy.
All right.
And it says clear your recent history or remove individual cookies. If you want to go in, you know, you might want to remove just the instant rewards .net. Okay. You might want to open it up and say, okay, this is the JavaScript user ID, okay, for the 120. You may want to find the individual cookie if you know what you're doing, okay, or you can just say remove all cookies, okay.
Right. Okay.
And then, of course, it would have to rewrite any cookies, you know, because you would lose your automatic login. I don't want to clear any of mine.
Right. No, I understand that.
You may want to just go in there and say clear your recent history, and then tell it to range to clear, and tell it everything, and then, you know, you might want to clear off site preferences and the offline website data. And then once you hit that, you know, it's a done deal. It's a nail in the coffin. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to cancel mine, but you may want to do that, and then
check it again
and open it up in a new tab.
Right.
And see if it comes back.
That's probably what it is because what I was doing is I was looking at the different lead capture pages and just opening them in another tab, and I noticed that the ending number was not my number, and it could be because I'd never cleared it out since I originally looked at it. So, and that's very likely what it is. And then the other question I've got is I've been just playing around and testing a little bit on Craigslist, and one of the things that I'm noticing is I've been getting really good results as far as getting leads, and then also getting unique hits on a short video, and then also on having my ad go directly from the ad to a opt-in box.
Right.
And what I noticed in Instant Rewards is there is not just the opt-in box. Everything is video or a lead capture page without the video. Now, the only other way I know to get around that is to go. I've got two other. Pardon me?
You can mask it.
Yeah, mask it.
Or use a subdomain on your TLD mask.
Yeah, or the other thing that I was thinking about is going and making my own opt-in page on a autoresponder.
Yeah, you can.
That's a long way around.
See, I did that earlier and it didn't work right, but it did drop it didn't forward it over, okay, to the page where I set up the redirect, and it may have just been something in the code.
Okay.
Okay, but what's your user ID? Let me test this.
Mine is sign up today.
SIGN up today.
No, the number 2 and then day.
Okay, that goes to Anthony. Oh, the number 2?
Yeah, the number 2.
Yeah, because if it doesn't default over to a working ID, sign up 2.
2. All right, now that should be mine now.
DAY?
Yep.
No. See, that goes over to Anthony Wright.
Yeah. And
that goes up to the top level. You can't use your dynamic splash link with your user ID. It's actually got to have the user ID number in it.
Okay. Now
like
hang on, and
7655.
I can give you the number if I can just get the right.
See, this goes back to mine.
Yeah. Now my number is 220367.
220367.
Uh-huh.
No.
See, something's not right set up right in mine then.
Now, are you talking about Instant Rewards Network or Instant Money Network?
Well, I actually came through Z&Z and or Instant Money, and then I asked in the Facebook group, how do you get into the Instant Rewards? And they told me to go sign up, which I did. And supposedly I was supposed to be merged over from the Instant Money because I'd already completed everything.
Well, that's the problem. You haven't gotten registered. So let's get the orientation link. Okay. Grab this, copy, and let me show you here. All right. This is going over to the orientation.
Okay.
And this is my number.
Okay.
Okay. What you want to get to is this screen right here.
Yeah, and I have
actual.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see, Michelle, I think you're open to on mic if you want to talk.
Oh, okay.
She says, I too was in IMN and I registered and then was able to use my ID. They're two separate networks, and you know I use Instant Money Network. Okay, if I go over here and say Instant Money Network.com, I'm using the default page, and I'll just click on that, stop the video, go down here. Actually, I can go to Instant Money Network admin and just log in straight. Okay, just go in straight log in. Or I can click on that link down there. Totally different, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Capture pages, 12438 is my ID number on this one. I couldn't use the same ID number over here on Instant Rewards.
Right. No, I have control panels for all three.
Yeah. You actually have to register, so if you haven't had a successful registration, you can go to the register PHP without a user referral and still get registered. So here, you may have to do that over. Let's copy this, because you should be able to get under the sponsor or go into the house account under Anthony. And we'll just go ahead and send you that link right there. InstantRewardsNetwork.com/admin/register.php. That should get you registered. You may have to just do it again. Okay, I don't know. Plug all your information in. If you're registered, it'll tell you.
Yeah, no, I have.
You want me to? Let me tell you what. Let me show you what I can do here real quick. Let me go over here and change presenter and make you presenter, and you share your screen with us.
Oh, I'm on my. I am on my iPad. If I was on my computer, that would be real easy to do for me.
You can't do that on iPad?
I haven't done it on the iPad, and
okay.
I'm not sure I got everything on my iPad that I have on my.
All right.
But you know what I can do is I can log in on my computer and then share screen. So let me do that, and you can take somebody else's question and come back to me if you want.
All right. Let me know when you get logged in on your desktop or your laptop.
Okay, I will do that. I'm just going to grab the URL for the webinar.
Now, where are you located at?
Me? I'm located in Washington State.
Washington State.
Yes, sir.
Where it always rains.
Well, we've had a pretty good summer, actually. Believe it or not. Okay, she's launching here. Okay, I believe I'm looking at your screen again, so...
Welcome to GoToMeeting. Online meetings made easy. There are 7.
Yeah, you see me coming on here. You see me coming on here. I'll get off my lap.
Yeah,
I'll get off my
log out on your iPad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either that or shut the iPad off. Just turn it off. I'm getting feedback. I had to shut the feedback down. I've got Rana and Rana Harvey. All right, let me do this. Okay. Good. All right, now we got you back.
Okay, so
all right, let me switch over.
on my laptop now.
And let's show you as the new presenter, and I'll let you kind of show us and walk us through and show us what you're doing. All right?
Okay, here's my control panel.
Okay.
And I've got my sign up here. I go into the marketing system and then come into lead capture pages. Okay, and this is the admin splash, and I think, I don't remember which one I've got. I think this is the one I've got right now. But if I was to click on this and open this in a new tab, just so that I could see, you know, what it was, this is not my number. Because this right here, whoops, hang on. Get the right one here. You can see right here, this is my number.
Yeah. Okay, close that tab out, and you can close your Instant Rewards notepad. Just put your mouse over one of the pages. Okay. Scroll back up. Yeah, scroll back up to the top, and let's go to your control panel. Go all the way back up to the top and click on your main account control panel, back to account. See the black bar up there says back to my account?
Okay, so where do you want me to go?
There, right there. Okay. Now, what I want to look at is put your mouse over that center thumbnail there. It says change capture page.
Okay.
Now, scroll down to the yellow letters visit capture page and don't click it.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. All right. Let's click on the red link that says change capture page. Let's try something here, okay? Have you cleared your cache?
I haven't, no.
Okay. Why don't we try that? Leave everything open just like you got it. Go up to your Firefox tools up there on the top left. And your options. Click on options. And then we want to go to privacy. Click the third radio button, do not tell sites anything about my tracking preferences. And then clear your recent history. You don't have to clear everything, but let's say you probably want to leave your active logons and everything and offline alone. You want to leave that.
Yeah, because I want to keep that.
Let's say clear now. And is it bringing up a selection for like days?
There it is.
A little slow, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Try it again. There we go. Okay. Click OK.
Click on what? Okay.
Click OK and close that. Now, let's close that tab and log out. It's going to automatically log you out if you close that control panel tab. Or you can log out. Just scroll down to the control panel logout.
I'm out.
Now let's log back in. You'll probably just have to open up your browser and go to instructrewardsnetwork.com/admin. Log back in. So do you have 2 login IDs?
Yeah, well, I've got one for the other one.
That's probably what's causing you problems, because you're using the IMN login over on your IRN. All right.
Well, even at that, the numbers are not my IMN numbers either.
Let's click on the red change capture page link. Now,
Still somebody else's number.
Still somebody else's number. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's log out.
And the way I've been getting around it is to change that ID number to mine.
Yeah.
So it sounds like I probably should get a hold of support then.
Yeah. I think what I would do, I would get into the contact us and send you know, a note through the contact us form down there on the control panel.
Right, right.
Send a message to Anthony. This may be something that's just screwed up in the script. Do me a favor and log out. Okay. Now, go back to your admin panel. I want you to log out completely.
Yeah, still somebody else's. Let me refresh this just for GP.
I want you to log out. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and log out, or just close the browser and it'll log you out. Okay, let's go back to the InstantRewardsNetwork.com admin. Now, don't log into anything. Log out. Close this out. InstantRewardsNetwork.com.
Okay.
/admin. Now, enter. Now, don't click and don't log in. I just want to see something. Okay? It's got to refresh on my end first. It's slow.
Mm-hmm.
Real slow network. Somehow, it's taking a long time to, it may be rewriting the cookies for you. This may be a good sign.
Yeah, I'm going to shut down because my computer's overheating. I got too much running.
How many, you may need to close out some of those tools on your bottom toolbar there.
Yeah, no, I
How
went
much
to
RAM do you have on that laptop? Can you hear me? Yeah, you're breaking up. Okay. Let's get back. right, since I can't get any more
Unmuted.
all right. Can everybody hear me? Get back over here.
Muted.
Get back over here. All right. I had to shut everything down because her computer was overheating on her, and I just want to get back over here and end it for the night, and let this thing go to render, and I'll upload it, and we'll work on this tomorrow and see if we can help Rana with this. I didn't want this to turn into a technical call, but it did. So I'll have to edit out that portion on the end of it. So with no further ado, I'm going to say good night to everybody, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you for attending the call.